Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how so many chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol creep up without any warning? By the time you start feeling something's wrong, it's often already too late. And these conditions could have already caused damage to your heart, brain, or other vital organs. The truth is, regular screenings are your first line of defense, helping detect these hidden illnesses early and giving you the power to take control of your health before it's too late. Make no mistake, staying on top of your health isn't just about preventing illness. It's about living your life with vitality, strength, and independence. In this video, we'll dive into the critical importance of checkups, maintaining your physical and mental health, and avoiding some of the most common regrets people have later in life. So, if you're ready to take charge of your health and live your best life, keep watching. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Before we dive into today's discussion, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you'll want to stay updated. You never know when a video could come into your life that may just save it. If you find this video valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Like and share it to help others stay informed and avoid these hidden dangers. This isn't just about being cautious, it's about protecting the ones we love and maybe even yourselves. Now, let's get started because the information we're going to talk about today could have a real impact on your life. This morning, Evelyn Carter, at the age of 73, tragically passed away. It's a stark, painful reminder of how incredibly fragile life can be, how quickly time slips through our fingers, and how none of us can predict what tomorrow holds. If this news hits you as hard as it hit me, it's a sign life is precious. And as we step into our 70s, the reality of our bodies becoming more vulnerable becomes ever more apparent. But here's the question, do you know the 6 most critical things you should never do as you enter your golden years? Trust me, these decisions can either set you up to thrive in your later years or leave you struggling. These aren't just words to brush aside, they're life-changing insights. Let's start with number 1. I repeat, do not exert yourself on an empty stomach. I know it sounds like basic advice, but hear me out. Your mornings are delicate, almost sacred, a bridge between the peace of sleep and the hustle of the day. And yet, too many of us rush through this transition unaware of the dangerous risks that come from pushing ourselves before we've fueled our bodies. For many, this is a moment that's either forgotten or disregarded, but it's critical, especially as we grow older. The truth is, when you wake up, your body has been fasting for hours. Your blood sugar is low, your energy is almost non-existent, and your cardiovascular system is still gently waking up to the day's demands. And yet, how many times do we dive straight into strenuous activities, be it gardening, jogging, or even lifting heavy objects without a second thought about what our bodies need to function properly? This is even more dangerous as we age. Our cardiovascular systems, once nimble and quick, begin to lose their flexibility. In those early morning hours, your body naturally releases adrenaline to jumpstart your nervous system and get your blood pumping. But that surge in adrenaline causes a rise in blood pressure. And if you combine that with exerting yourself without any food in your system, you're pushing your body to the limit. Your heart works harder, the strain on your blood vessels increases. And here's the scariest part, arterial plaque can become dislodged, setting the stage for a stroke. So what can we do to avoid this danger? It's simple. Start your day with a light, nutritious breakfast to stabilize your blood sugar and provide your body with the energy it desperately needs. A banana, a handful of nuts, or a slice of whole grain toast, nothing too heavy. just enough to kickstart your metabolism. And before jumping into anything physically demanding, take a moment to stretch, to ease your body into the day. A slow walk, a gentle Tai Chi session, or even a few stretches, these aren't just exercises. They're acts of love for your body. They're self-care that honors the quiet, unspoken needs of your aging muscles and joints. I urge you to think about this. Your body deserves love and care, not reckless demands. So, tomorrow morning, before you reach for that gardening tool or embark on that brisk walk, ask yourself, have I given my body the nourishment it needs to move safely? That tiny change, that small moment of mindfulness, could protect you not just for tomorrow, but for years to come. If this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and share your experiences with me. Now, let's talk about the instinct to rush through our mornings. I know it well, we've all been there. You wake up, and before you even realize it, you're on the move trying to get a jump on the day. But this rush, this constant urgency, can be a hidden threat as we age. The truth is, the transition from sleep to wakefulness is a fragile one, and it's too easy to overlook the risks of moving too quickly. When you wake up, your body is in a state of deep rest, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your circulation slows down. That's a natural process designed to help you recover, but it also means that when you wake up, your body is sluggish, still adjusting to the day ahead. Ever had that dizzy spell after standing up too fast? Your vision blurs for a moment, your head spins, and you feel like you're going to fall. That's more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a clear warning sign. If you don't give your body the time it needs to adjust, you could be setting yourself up for a dangerous fall. For older adults, this can be devastating, leading to broken bones, hospitalizations, or worse. The truth is, your body needs time. Don't rush it. Take a moment to sit up slowly, allow your blood to flow naturally, and let your nervous system wake up before standing. But it's not just the dizziness. After hours of rest, your spine and joints are stiff. If you rush out of bed, you risk muscle strains, back pain, or even worse, spinal injuries. Years of wear and tear make our bodies more vulnerable to sudden movements, and skipping the proper transition from sleep to activity can have lasting, painful consequences. And honestly, is it worth it? I think we all know the answer to that. Let's take a step back, slow down, and give ourselves the grace to ease into the day with intention, care, and respect for our aging bodies. Our bodies have carried us through so much in life, they deserve our gratitude and protection. Don't take them for granted. Let's choose to treat our bodies with the respect they deserve. It's time we learn to listen, not just to the demands of our to-do lists, but to the needs of our bodies. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you take care of yourself in the mornings. The solution, my friends, is simpler than it may seem: a mindful, gentle routine that allows your body to ease into wakefulness with care. Rather than immediately rushing out of bed the moment you wake up, why not give your body the time it deserves? I'm talking about a few extra moments, a mindful pause to truly start your day in harmony with your body's needs. After you open your eyes in the morning, take a minute or two to stay in bed. Take a deep breath. Inhale peace and exhale tension. Stretch your arms, gently moving your fingers and toes to get the blood flowing. You might be surprised at how simple actions like these awaken not just your body, but your spirit as well. Now, when you're ready, roll slowly onto your side. Push yourself up gently into a seated position, giving yourself time to let the world around you come into focus. Let your feet rest on the floor for a moment. Pause there with your feet grounded and your mind steady. Close your eyes if you need to, and breathe in deeply again. Give yourself 30 to 60 seconds to let your blood pressure stabilize and your body adjust to the day. This isn't just a routine, it's an act of self-love. When you feel your body is ready, stand up slowly. If you need to hold on to something for support, don't hesitate. It's okay to take your time. We're so conditioned to hurry, to jump straight into the day's tasks, but this is where many of us fail to recognize the hidden dangers of rushing. We're not just moving our bodies, we're protecting our health, our well-being. Just a few extra moments in the morning, moments that seem insignificant, could make all the difference between starting your day feeling strong and balanced or risking a dangerous fall or injury. You see, this simple step is not just about taking your time, it's about understanding and respecting the changes in your body as you age. Your body deserves this time, this mindfulness. If this simple morning routine has made you pause and reflect on how you approach your mornings, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear how you found peace and stability in these precious first moments of the day. Let's build a community of self-care, one mindful morning at a time. But let's dive a little deeper into something that often gets overlooked in the rush of the morning, the way we approach the most basic bodily functions, such as using the bathroom. Many of us don't think twice about this routine, yet it's a moment that requires such careful attention, especially as we grow older. The urge to relieve yourself in the morning can be almost instinctual, right? Our bodies have been quietly working through digestion and processing all night, so it's only natural. But for older adults, I can't stress enough how crucial it is to approach this task with caution and care. Excessive straining while using the bathroom is not something to be taken lightly. I'm sure you can imagine how something so simple, when done without awareness, can put so much pressure on the body. Straining too much increases pressure in the chest, which in turn reduces the blood flow returning to the heart. Think about that for a second. This disruption in circulation can lead to a dangerously low amount of oxygen being pumped to critical areas, including the brain and the heart. The result? A sudden drop in blood pressure causing dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. For those with underlying heart conditions, this sudden drop in circulation can be devastating, significantly increasing the risk of a heart attack or stroke. But that's not all. The intense pressure from straining also builds up in your blood vessels, especially around your abdomen and in your brain. This pressure can cause those vessels to rupture or become damaged, leading to even more severe complications, hemorrhagic strokes, or gastrointestinal issues that could put your life in jeopardy. If you suffer from high blood pressure or vascular problems, I'm sure you can feel how this risk becomes even more real, even more pressing. The key to avoiding these life-threatening consequences: patience, gentleness, and a mindful approach. Don't push your body beyond its limits. Take a calm, comfortable posture and let your body work at its own pace. Allow it to move naturally without unnecessary strain. Let me add another important point. Resist the temptation to bring distractions like phones or books into the bathroom. While it might seem harmless, sitting for extended periods increases pressure on your lower veins and can contribute to problems like hemorrhoids or other circulatory issues. Don't rush this moment. Be mindful and allow your body the time it needs. A rushed, strained approach to such a basic bodily function can hurt your health more than you realize. As we age, these small, seemingly trivial moments become crucial in our overall health. From how we wake up in the morning to how we handle the simplest of tasks, every small habit plays a role in our well-being. And I believe wholeheartedly that by listening to our bodies, treating them with kindness, and making thoughtful choices, we can extend not just the length of our lives, but the quality as well. So, the next time you wake up in the morning, take a moment to reflect on how you're treating your body. Are you rushing? Are you ignoring its needs? Let's make a pact to be more patient, to be more gentle, and to approach each morning with the care and respect our bodies deserve. Your health, Your future depends on it. Illnesses, especially chronic ones, are far better prevented than treated. That's the truth. So many serious conditions, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, can quietly creep in without any clear signs, often developing undetected for years. By the time you notice something's wrong, these conditions may have already caused irreversible damage to your heart, brain, or other vital organs. This is why regular screenings are so crucial. They are not just a precaution, they are your safeguard, your lifeline. By detecting problems early, before they have a chance to wreak havoc, you can take charge of your health and improve your outcomes dramatically. For instance, regularly monitoring blood pressure can pinpoint hypertension long before it leads to a catastrophic heart attack or stroke. This simple act can truly save your life. But regular checkups aren't just about catching problems early, they are about staying ahead of them, about taking control of your health and well-being. I cannot stress enough how important it is to make a habit of scheduling regular appointments with your primary care doctor, dentist, and any specialists you need. It's about ensuring that nothing slips through the cracks. As we age, the risk of things like vitamin deficiencies, imbalances in cholesterol, or abnormal blood sugar levels increases. These subtle changes can often fly under the radar, but with proper monitoring, you can catch them early and take steps to address them before they turn into full-blown health crises. We all know how easy it is to brush off minor symptoms, just a little fatigue, a bit of dizziness, or some unexplained weight loss. But here's the thing, these seemingly trivial signs could be telling you something much more serious. Don't ignore them. Consult your doctor the moment you notice anything unusual. The earlier you get help, the easier it is to resolve the issue. And let's talk about something that is just as important as physical health, your mental health. This is something we often overlook, especially as we age. Society has this damaging belief that mental health struggles like anxiety and depression are just inevitable parts of growing older that they should be endured, not addressed. This belief couldn't be more harmful. If we neglect our mental health, it doesn't just put us at risk for emotional suffering. It can lead to cognitive decline, a loss of independence, and even a shorter lifespan. Mental health is just as vital as physical health, and yet it's often the last thing we think about when it comes to taking care of ourselves. Aging can bring so many changes: retirement, loss of loved ones, the decline of physical abilities, and those shifts can naturally bring feelings of sadness, loneliness, or anxiety. But here's the thing, these feelings are valid. They're not something we should just accept as an inevitable part of getting older. They are signals that we need to address. Your emotional well-being is just as important as your physical health, and taking care of it is critical for a happy, fulfilling life. Mental health isn't just about avoiding depression. It's about actively seeking joy, purpose, and connection in our lives. One of the most powerful ways to protect your mental health is by engaging your mind. Puzzles, reading, learning something new, even picking up an instrument, these activities not only keep your mind sharp, but they help you stay engaged with life. They give you a reason to wake up and get excited about the day ahead. But it's not just mental stimulation that matters, it's also social connection. The importance of staying connected to others cannot be overstated. We need people in our lives, especially as we age, whether it's a family member, a friend, a neighbor, or someone in a community group. Regular social interactions are a lifeline. They combat loneliness, which can be one of the most isolating and dangerous experiences for older adults. A simple phone call or a meal shared with loved ones can provide deep emotional nourishment. Let's not forget the role physical activity plays in mental health. Exercise isn't just about keeping your body in shape, it's about keeping your mind in shape too. Exercise boosts endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers, which help lift your spirits, reduce stress, and even alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety. I've seen it firsthand. Those who stay active, even just through walking or light stretching, are often the happiest and most engaged individuals in their senior years. In the end, it all comes down to this. Your health, both mental and physical, is your greatest asset. And no one should let that slip away without taking every measure to protect it. Regular checkups, mindful attention to your mental health, and staying engaged with life through social connections and physical activity are key. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Prioritize your health today. Make time for yourself because you deserve it. You deserve the best years of your life, full of vitality, strength, and joy. Take the steps now and thank yourself later. If this resonates with you, if it's given you a nudge to take charge of your health, let me know by commenting 5 below. Let's prioritize our health and make the most of every moment we have. You've got this. Whether it's a peaceful walk through a sun-dappled park, a gentle yoga session that stretches both the body and mind, or a lively dance class that brings laughter into your day, incorporating movement into your routine is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. It's not just about physical strength. Movement helps build mental resilience, boosts self-esteem, and nurtures your emotional well-being. When you move, you're not only caring for your body, but you're also nurturing your spirit. It's a reminder that you're alive, capable, and deserving of feeling good in both your body and your mind. For those of us struggling with persistent feelings of sadness, anxiety, or grief, I want to urge you to seek professional support. It's okay not to be okay. There's no shame in reaching out for help. Therapists and counselors are there to guide you, offering coping strategies and emotional support that can help you navigate life's challenges. You're not alone in this journey, and some people genuinely want to help you heal. Support groups can also be a lifeline. There's something deeply comforting about connecting with others who understand what you're going through. It's not just about talking. It's about sharing, listening, and knowing that someone else gets it. These communities offer a sense of belonging, reminding us that we're not isolated, even in our darkest times. In addition to these powerful tools, practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, and mindfulness techniques can be incredibly effective in reducing stress and promoting a sense of inner peace. We often overlook the importance of slowing down and simply breathing, but it's one of the most important gifts we can give ourselves. Your mental health is not something to be brushed aside. It is a cornerstone of your overall well-being. Taking small, consistent steps every day to care for your mind and emotions will pay off in ways you can't yet imagine. It's a promise you make to yourself that your later years will not only be longer, but also richer, more fulfilling, and filled with purpose. If this message speaks to your heart, please let me know by commenting 6 below. Remember, taking care of your mind is just as essential as taking care of your body. Both are integral to living a life full of joy and vitality. Now let's turn to something that I believe many of us can relate to, reflections on life as we grow older. As we age, we often find ourselves reflecting on the paths we've taken and those we've missed. We start to look back on the choices we made and wonder about the ones we didn't. These reflections can become more profound with each passing year, offering valuable lessons that can guide us toward a more fulfilling life and, perhaps, help the younger generations avoid the same regrets. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. One of the most common regrets among those over 70 is not prioritizing relationships. Life has a way of pulling us in so many directions: work, responsibilities, endless tasks, and before we know it, years have passed without spending meaningful time with family and friends. The truth is, no amount of money, status, or material possessions can replace the deep connection we have with others. Strong relationships are one of the key ingredients to long-term happiness and well-being, and yet they often take a back seat to other priorities. So if you're reading this, I encourage you to make relationships a priority. Don't wait until it's too late. Schedule those family gatherings, reach out to old friends, and never underestimate the power of a heartfelt conversation. Let the people in your life know that they matter to you. The love and support of those around you will enrich your life in ways nothing else can. Another common regret is not pursuing personal dreams and passions. Far too often, we delay our ambitions out of fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even just the pressure of societal expectations. But here's the thing. It's never too late to chase what excites you. Whether it's learning a new skill, diving into a hobby you once loved, or even making a career change later in life, following your passion can bring immeasurable joy. There is no expiration date on your dreams. Don't wait for the perfect moment, embrace today, because today is the perfect moment to start. You owe it to yourself to live a life that feels true to who you are, not bound by the expectations of others or the limitations you place on yourself. The third significant regret I often hear about is neglecting physical and mental health. We all tend to take good health for granted, don't we? It's easy to think we're invincible until something goes wrong. But by then, it can sometimes feel too late to make the changes that could have prevented serious issues. Maintaining a balanced lifestyle with regular exercise, a nutritious diet, and practices to support mental health is key to living a long, healthy life. Health isn't just about living longer. It's about living well, feeling energized, strong, and mentally sharp. Prioritize your health today, not for the years you've already lived, but for the ones you still have ahead of you. Your future self will thank you for it. When we reflect on these three common regrets, prioritizing relationships, pursuing passions, and caring for our health, it becomes clear. The choices we make today will shape the life we lead tomorrow. By making intentional decisions now, we set ourselves up for a future that is not just longer, but richer and more rewarding. The best time to make these changes is right now. Every moment from this point forward is an opportunity to create a life free from regret, full of meaning, and brimming with purpose. I would love to hear from you what resonated most with you from this video. Was there a particular lesson, tip, or piece of advice that you're planning to take to heart and incorporate into your daily routine to support your health and well-being as you age? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything we've explored together. From the importance of caring for our mental and physical health to the life lessons we can learn from the regrets of those who've gone before us. We've touched on so many crucial aspects of living a fulfilling life. But now, I'd love to hear from you what has resonated with you the most so far. What's one thing you've learned today that you plan to put into practice in your own life? Please take a moment to comment below and share your thoughts. Your feedback is so valuable, and your personal insights may just inspire someone else on their journey toward better health and well-being. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends and family, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that can help you live a stronger, healthier, and more meaningful life. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.